97-14, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Carmel, Indiana, authorizing and approving an additional appropriation of funds from the operating balance of the general fund, $300,000, to replenish unanticipated expenses related to Energy Center operations. The sponsors are Councilors Snyder and Ryder. Is there a motion to introduce?
Move to introduce.
Second. It has been moved by Councilor Ryder, seconded by Councilor Snyder, thirded by Councilor Sharp, fourth by Councilor Schleif, to introduce Ordinance D 2197-14. Councilor Ryder, would you like to present?
Yes, this kind of speaks for itself, and I talked to Mr. Engelking today, and I would have done this short and succinct, but he had some things he would like to add, so I'm going to turn it over to him.
Mr. Engelking, add away.
Thank you. As you all know, the Energy Center is a very technically and complicated operation. It was likened one time to somewhat similar to a submarine type helm, and we're finding that out this year. Because of the extreme weather in the beginning of the year, the cold, our gas costs skyrocketed. And this summer, because of some anomalies with humidity and so forth, we also had extreme electric costs. Those costs, between the two of them, amount to approximately $150,000 over the course of the year, to include anticipated costs for November, December. The other extreme cost is the operation is required to be kept running 24/7, 365 days a year. It services the Palladium, the James Building, and the 3 city buildings around the square. It has a contractor who is technically qualified, who monitors various aspects of the operation. Within a half an hour after they get an indicator on their computers that there is something not functioning correctly, they have people on scene, so those costs are extra. Over the year, we have had 30 such incidences that have included replacement of pumps, replacement of various other pieces of equipment over the year, which amount to another $146,000. These extraordinary costs put us in a position where the building operations budget is lacking that $300,000 that I'm seeking tonight as an additional appropriation to replenish those already expended funds so that I can pay the bills for the rest of the year through the end of the year. And I offer it to your consideration, and I'll try to answer questions.
Thank you, Council. Any questions for Mr. Engelking? I have one.
Yes, sir.
We put this in as an efficiency concept, I believe, one reason. How are we, cost-wise, comparing to previous years before the Energy Center and energy costs? And I want to include everything, including maintenance, and you may not be able to come up with the answer tonight, and that would be very reasonable. But out of morbid curiosity, I am curious what
I'll try to put that together for you.
Any other questions?
Just a comment. As this goes through, you might want to correct the Scrivener's errors on lines 16 and 19. Add in the word dollars after 300,000. And we've got of Carmel in there twice on line 19. Just delete one of Carmel.
I'm sorry, what is wrong with 16 again?
16, right now it reads in the amount of $300,000. Doesn't say dollars. It should say in the amount of $300,000.
Thank you.
Mr. President.
Councilor Sharp.
I will have several questions at committee. I don't want to take up your time tonight, but they're going to relate to the budget line items and actual expenses. So if you could either bring them with you or distribute them prior to the meeting, that would be great.
Very well.
Anything else for Mr. Engelking before we open up the public hearing? Steve, thank you.